And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of the Zone TV Movie Entertainment. With me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my most anticipated films of 2025. And a happy new year to everybody who's already celebrating 2025. 2025 is literally in a couple hours away, so I figured let's talk about the most anticipated films for my list of 2025. I got 16 movies I'm very looking forward to the most, and let's go. So at number 16, I have the brand new Natalie Portman film, Fountain of Youth. It stars Natalie Portman, Elsa Gonzalez, and John Krasinski. If I butcher his name, and I apologize. I have no idea what this movie is about. All I know is kind of like an Indiana Jones feel to it, adventure film, which sounds really cool. It's directed by oh my goodness, what is his name? Anyway, I forgot the director. I apologize. Great director, by the way. I just can't remember his name. It's messing up in my head. It'll probably pop in my head eventually. So I don't know. Like I said, it's an adventure film. It has Natalie Portman. Duh. I love her very much. She's one of my favorite actors of all time. So there's that. At number 15, I have the Megan Part 2. They know that little creepy robot doll girl. That first one was pretty cool. I enjoyed it, so I'm looking forward to seeing the second one. At number 14, I really like Brad Pitt, and this is Formula One. I saw the trailer, and I thought that looked so cool. It kind of looked like it was Gran Turismo met Ford versus Ferrari, but in the viewership of the driver. So that sounded cool. So yeah, there's that. And that's number 14. And number 13, I have from the John Wick universe, Ballerina. Yeah, when they showed us the ballerinas in the John Wick universe, I always thought, yeah, they're gonna make a spin-off and have an Ana de Armas play it. She's gonna crush that role. So yeah, I can't wait to see that. Plus, John Wick is gonna be a part of it as well. So kind of a John Wick 4.5. Before John Wick 5 shows up eventually. So, yeah. At number 12, so that's number 13. At number 12, I have How to Train Your Dragons live action. The first one is so good. I'm very excited to see what they can do with the live action one. That trailer was incredible. Hopefully the movie turns out really good. So, we'll see how that is. At number 11, I have Robert Pattinson film that's actually coming out that hasn't been delayed, and that's Mickey 17. I really don't know exactly what the story is about, besides the fact that he put himself as an experiment. So every time he dies, they kill him off, or they take out they take out information from the dead body and they reclone him every single time. It looks hilarious. I'm looking forward to that, and that's number 11. And down way up to the number 10 film, I have Wolfman. Invisible Man came out a couple years ago, and that was basically the new reboot of the Monster Universe movies. Except they're all going to be standalone. They're not going to be interconnected, which is a good thing. That trailer looked creepy. Getting a disease and kind of going rabbit with it and becoming a wolf type creature. Yeah, that looked pretty awesome, and I'm very excited to see that. It comes out, I think, January. So hopefully it turns out good. The Invisible Man movie was incredible, so we'll see how that turns out. At number 1, starting my Marvel list, I have the Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts looks incredible. It has the pretty much cool cast. You have Yelena, you have Ghost, you have Taskmaster, you have Bucky Barnes, you have the introduction of the Sentry, Red Guardian, played by David Harbour, who is the only actor right now active in Marvel and in DC right now. So, yeah. So, I cannot wait to see this, and I'm excited. It's got a Suicide Squad feel to it, but it's a new team. Maybe they'll end up being part of the Doomsday movie and Secret Wars later on, but we'll see how it turns out. Let's see how it turns out. So, that's number 9. At number 8, a movie I'm also looking forward to, including the Marvel in the Marvel Universe, and that's Captain America: Brave New World. Look, I like Sam a lot. I think he's a great Captain America. I can't wait to see him fight the Red Hulk, played by Harrison Ford. My only concern is that we haven't really seen the leader yet, and they keep teasing him. I know he's in the movie, which is cool. Can't wait to see it. But if he's not going to be a real threat, then, what was the point of even having him? So that's my only worry about the film. We'll see how it turns out overall when it comes out. So that comes out in February. I can't wait to see that. At number 7, a movie that kind of is like a continuation of a TV show I really, really like, and that's the new Karate Kid movie. He's got Jackie Chan and Machio in it as well. I keep forgetting his first name. I apologize. Danny Machio? Probably butchered that. I apologize. They're teaming up this time. They trained the new Karate Kid. I'm excited. The trailer just came out a couple of weeks ago. Looks great. I'm very excited. So that's number 7. At number 6, I have Mission Impossible Final Reckoning. What can you say? You know, for me, the Mission Impossible movie just gets better and better every time. I kind of wish this was like kind of like Fast and Furious in a way, where as much as kind of ridiculous as how Tom Cruise does these ridiculous stunts, he just does a way better job handling these ridiculous stunts that he does than what Fast and Furious does. But it's so much fun to see him do it. And I really like that last one. You know, you got Vanessa Kirby in it. You got Haley Atwell, who I really liked her in the last one. So I'm just very excited to see Tom Cruise tackle this one. Is this going to be the last one? Who knows? We have to wait and see, but we'll see. At number 5, I have another franchise movie that, for some weird reason, doesn't want to die. And that's Jurassic World Rebirth. This time, it's kind of like a reboot, sequel, reimagining kind of a way, because it's a sequel to a remake of a sequel movie, and that was Jurassic World movies with, you know, Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Howard. Now you're bringing in Scarlett Johansson. A couple years later, the dinosaurs are already on the Earth doing their own thing, and apparently people get stuck on an island, and then, you know, you have Scarlett Johansson has to go save them. Sounds cool. Doesn't really matter to me. It's Jurassic Park movies. I'm excited. Another Jurassic World movie. So yeah, let's bring it on. So that's number 5. At number 4, this was hard for me to put on this list. I wasn't even going to put this on this list because I'm so nervous, but I'm also very excited for it. And this is another Marvel movie, and this is Fantastic Four. I love the cast. Don't get me wrong. I'm excited for the cast. Vanessa Kirby's going to kill it as Sue Storm. Pedro Pascal, I think it was great casting as Reed Richards. And I like Joseph Quinn. He's great. Eddie, may he rest in peace, and Stranger Things. And I like the actor who plays Ben Grimm as well. My only concern is the fact that this is like a kind of, you know, Fantastic Four has a curse. Every time they make a Fantastic Four movie, it sucks. And I'm just so nervous. So nervous, but so excited at the same time, because maybe this is the same universe that Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom. It could be a different universe. We don't know yet. We just have to wait and see. But man, am I excited, but also very, very nervous for it. And I really hope they crack this formula, because I don't want to get hurt again. I don't want to get hurt with Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four are like the coolest superheroes of Marvel. They're the first family. They're Marvel's first family. They need to be like front and center of Marvel. And they screw this up. Yeah, no. So, yeah. So there's that. So there's number 4. At number 3, I have Superman. I'm not even the biggest Superman fan. I love Superman. He's cool. He's one of my top 5 guys. He's great. But man, that trailer looked awesome. I mean, come on. This is setting up the new DC universe, and how excited can we be for a new DC universe? And sure, it can fail. It can be total garbage. Yes, it's probably not going to make a lot of money, but if the audience doesn't like it, then we're screwed. But if the audience likes it, and the critics like it, and it's, you know, and they loved it, and the film still doesn't make money, it's going to be a hit no matter what, regardless. So we should be okay with that. And I trust James Gunn, and we'll see what happens. Now, 1 and 2 were very hard for me. Back and forth, I could have switched both of these because I'm very excited for both. But number 2, I have Avatar 3. Listen, Avatar 2 to me is better than 1. I don't care. I love the second Avatar so much. That movie blew me away. And the massive money that movie made, it's ridiculous. How Titanic boy, what's his name? James Cameron is able to have 3 out of the top 5 best movies of all time lists, and his movies are Avatar 2, and Titanic. I have no idea. And if he cracks the formula again with this third one, with Fire Tribes this time, I'm excited. Seriously, what he did with the underwater stuff was incredible. Okay? I can't wait to see. I don't know if he went to go film near volcanoes and he's gonna get like realistic fire stuff to make these fire tribes. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to see Avatar, and I hope it's good. And if it's not good, it's fine. But as long as they're still gonna make $1 gajillion anyway, so what does it matter? So yeah. So and then of course number one has to be, no surprise, duh. Actually, you know what? Before I tell you number one, I forgot one honorable mention because I wanted to put on the list, but I'm not 100% sure about it. And that's the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. This is an honorable mention. I'm not sure if this is a remake, a sequel, or just something new. But they're bringing back Freddie Prinze Jr. and one of the greatest 90s action stars of the planet, Jennifer Love Hewitt, who should have been an Oscar winner about this time in her career, but, you know, I don't know what happened. I like the original two. I don't count that third piece of crap one that they made, straight to DVD. So, not sure if this is a remake, sequel. So, that's an honorable mention. That's the only thing. It would have been Scream, but since Scream got pushed back to 2026, yeah, so there's that. So, now we could talk about number one. Number one, obviously, the first one just came out in digital today. Just got it myself. It's Wicked Part 2. Was that any doubt? If you see my videos, you know how much I love that freaking film. I've seen that movie 10 times in theaters. I don't care. That movie was awesome. Now, the second one could be total mess. Sure, it can. It could also be awesome because I've seen the play. I know what's going to happen. I know what Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande are capable of playing these characters. And I know what happens to the other characters and their fates towards this. So, there's a possibility this can be incredible. But it also could be kind of bad. But we'll see. We don't know. We have no idea. Maybe part 2 is a disaster. Maybe it's not as good as the first one. And that's going to be okay. Because, you know what? We got the first one. And the first was incredible. And if it's the second one slips and, it's not as good, what can you do? But overall, I'm just very, very excited. And I'm pretty sure my list is missing a lot of movies that are coming out next year. There's so many new movies coming out next year. I mean, there's a new Smurfs movie. There's, a whole bunch. I think Final Destination comes out next year as well. There's that new Insidious movie coming out, I believe, next year as well. So there's a lot of movies. These are the ones that to me, stand out the most because I'm looking forward to them because some of them are like sequels, new universe movies. Movies that, we scratch our head, why are we still getting these movies? But then you realize they make $1 billion, like Jurassic World. And it's like, yeah, you keep making more, Mission Impossible, we're just curious about how that's going to end. I'm very excited for Wicked because I love the first one so much. And I've seen the play, so I know how it's going to end. So that's as close to a new Wizard of Oz movie I'm ever going to get to. So, yeah. So there's a lot of new movies coming. I'm very excited for a lot of new movies next year. Even if it didn't make my list here, don't worry. I will review as much movies as I can next year. And hopefully my top 10 next year will be a lot more better. Obviously I kind of missed some stuff from this year because I totally forgot they came out this year. Like the Ghostbuster movie, Godzilla X Kong. I totally forgot they came out this year too. And I love those movies. And they just didn't quite make the list. And, I'm just very excited for next year. Hopefully everything goes good. And we have a good year for movies. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys is your list for 2025. What are you guys looking forward to the most? Anything on my list that's on yours, not on your list, that's maybe on mine. Movies that you have in your list is not that I don't have. Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much. And a Happy New Year.